Hello, everyone. My name is Alan Hibbard, and this is episode 1 of how I made my first $1,000,000. So it starts today, October 1st, 2020. This is my current financial position. As you can see, a little bit shy of $1,000,000. but this is the journey. This is the journey. I set the intention to make $1,000,000, to have $1,000,000 in net worth, and I have no idea how long it's going to take. I imagine a few years. And my plan is to make a video once a month with my progress. So, believe it or not, at the start of this year, January 1st, my net worth was basically zero because my assets were a lot lower, but they performed well in the last 10 months. So now I have a positive net worth. Still a long way to go, but that's okay. I'm very excited about the journey. So in each video, I basically want to explain 3 things: how I'm feeling, how I'm thinking, and what I'm doing. So how am I feeling? I feel very excited. I feel very excited for this journey, nervous for sure, a little bit embarrassed, disclosing my financial position. Considering my background and a lot of things, this is not very impressive at all, but that's okay. Not judging myself too harshly, but I feel very, very excited. I feel like I've already succeeded on the journey, and like I'm just watching myself get there. It's really bizarre. It's like if you hear how a movie ends, and then you're like, all right, I guess I'll watch it anyway to see, how they got to the ending. That's kind of what I feel like. Like I know I got it already. It's just I don't know how. So I'm very, very excited. So that's how I'm feeling. How am I thinking? I'm thinking of the distinction between work and play. Um, Money is a very sensitive topic for a lot of people, and a lot of people work for money. And like that makes sense. You're probably thinking, well, duh, what else can you do? Um, and that's exactly how my mindset has been shifting a lot over the last few years, which is playing with money. I want to play with money. Maybe an example that might make sense to some people is around the idea of math. Like math, when you learn math in school, some people are math people, other people are not math people. Um, I think that's a false dichotomy because math is a language just like English. So if you can speak English, you can speak math. It just might take more effort. Um, but I found success with math, and I never realized why until I was an adult. And the way I would explain it is because I didn't work with numbers, I played with numbers. Like I always had fun. I'm like, let's see what happens when we add these numbers. Oh, what happens? Oh, what happens when we subtract them? Oh, that's cool, interesting. Whereas a lot of other kids weren't playing with numbers, they were forced to work with numbers. They're like, oh, I have to add this plus this. I have to subtract. And it's not their fault. It's combination of factors. But anyways, I always enjoyed math, and I think it's because I played with numbers, and I want to enjoy money. So I'm going to play with money. I'm not going to work with money. I'm not going to stress about money. And that's going to mean a lot of things that I will share in subsequent videos. But for now, that's one of the things I'm thinking, the distinction between work and play. So obviously I need I need money to survive and pay rent, but I'm not going to like work and make it a struggle. It's going to be something I enjoy. So that's one thing I'm thinking. Another is scarcity versus abundance. So for a long period of my life, and I think for a lot of other people, I had this idea that money is scarce. Like there's only so much of it out there, and there's only so much I can get. And if I have a job, there's only so much I can earn, whether it's per hour or per year, or there's only so much in the budget. And that's a scarcity mindset. That all these things are limited. They're all capped. And when you think about spending, that's earning money. When you think about spending money, it's like, can we afford it? Right, is a question a lot of people ask. A lot of couples, oh, can we afford this or can we not afford this? But that's a scarcity mindset because you think that what you have, is limited, and then you kind of work within those parameters. But a better question is, how can I afford it? Right. So if I want to, go to Paris, you don't say, can I afford it? You ask, how can I afford it? How can I afford to go to Paris? And that's an abundance mindset, that things are unlimited, opportunities are unlimited, money is unlimited. Like there's no limit to how much you can earn. It's just you'll have to be creative if you want to earn more than what you've done in the past. So that's the distinction between scarcity and abundance. That's another thing I'm thinking. And the third thing I'm thinking is a quote I heard. I can't remember who said it, but if you want to make $1 million, you got to help 1 million people. And I really like that. I really like that. Because we're sort of raised to have a job, and when you work a job, you're really only helping one person. Like you're helping your boss. Maybe you're helping your coworkers, okay, but your coworkers aren't paying you. Maybe you're helping your customers, but if you're not getting like commission on sales like directly from the relationship, then you're not being compensated for helping the customer. You might feel better, you might have a good relationship, and that's important for sure. But for most jobs, most people are only helping their boss. And as long as you're only helping one person, there's definitely going to be a limit to how much you can make. So what I want to do is help as many people as I can. I want to find people to help, and people who would benefit from my particular skill set. So that's how I'm feeling, how I'm thinking, and what am I doing? Well, in the month of October, the upcoming 30 or 31 days, I'm going to find my customers. Which is a whole new experience for me. I'm going to go find people online. I'm not quite sure how, but I will report back in the next video with what I did. I want to find people to help. And that's pretty much it. That's what I'm going to do, is find those people. And I don't know, I'm not going to try to sell them anything necessarily, or recruit them or anything like that. I just want to find them and connect with them and say like, hey, how's life? What do you need? What are your problems? And then the opportunities will present themselves, and then I can get the ball rolling. So that's what I'm doing. That's episode 1. I'll see you guys next month.